Welcome back, dear viewers. And the Cairo International Book Fair is not just an annual celebration of literature and culture, but also a platform that inspires community engagement and also youth engagement. And among these initiatives is the I'm a Volunteer program that has been ongoing in this book fair for 8 consecutive years. And to talk more about this very successful initiative, we're most delighted to have with us Mr. Mostafa Al-Arab, Director of the I'm a Volunteer program and Assistant to the Minister of Youth and Sports. Hello.
Hello.
We're very happy to have you with us here and talking about a very prominent initiative actually, and the role of youth and engaging the youth in this book fair. How do you see this an important step?
First of all, I would like to express my pleasure, my happiness to be with you on the Egyptian International TV today. I'm very happy for this is, I think, the 8th year for I Volunteer program to be in the Cairo International Book Fair, which played a magnificent role for young people for organizing this such a great event like this in Egypt. This year we have 300 volunteers working to assist and guide all as visitors of the book fair, starting from 10 a.m. till 9 and 8 p.m.
Okay, and can you walk us through how the process goes actually? How do they apply, do the youth apply for this program, throughout which medium?
In the beginning, we started with we have an announcement, we have a form which will be launched on social media for young people, because we aiming to attract young people to join this program. So we're using their platforms, the social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, etc. And we receive the forms and application forms from the young people to join this program. This year we witnessed I think 15,000 applications.
Wow.
So 15,000 youth and young people have applied to join this program, which come under the supervision of Ministry of Youth and Sports, with Ministry of Culture and the General Authority of the Books in Egypt. And we started the screening for those applications to choose the best and the good candidates to join us. Then after the screening, the applications, we contacted I think 1,800 volunteers to join the interviews, the personal interviews. It is for 4 days, I think, or 3 days. We dedicated these days, all these days, for those young people to meet them and to discuss their participation. It was very hard interview for them to select the best candidates to join this program.
Okay.
After that, we have chosen, I think, 300 volunteers, and it is divided into 2 sections or 2 committees. The first one is the OC, Organizing Committee, which organizing and guiding all visitors in the book fair. And the second one is documentation, which using the cameras, the media documentation for activities by cameras, and distributing, covering events, and distributing it on the social media and all channels, and sharing it with marketing to marketing the efforts for volunteers itself, and marketing all the book fair.
That's actually a smart move, because they're aware of the technology and the tools to be able to market for this very important book fair through the mediums that they think the youth are actually looking at. So, and I want to know actually from you also, what are the requirements that you require from the candidates to participate in this program?
In the book fair, we are facing a daily challenge, how to managing millions of people every day. Starting from the first day, we had 400,000 visitors. So choosing persons that have the ability to communicate, to work, to understand, to listen, to work under pressure, to have the enough flexibility to go through all the challenges that facing them. They are facing challenges all the day because they are organizing everything. started from the gates. They are working on the tickets to help the quick queues to let people come inside without any pushing for each other, to be flexible, to be easy to join and enter the book fair. Yes, easy access. They provide easy access. After that, you will find them in information desks in every hall. They provide the information, the guidance for the visitors. After that, you will find them inside the hall itself. They are working to support, to provide security support. They have a connection with security, with the ambulance, with the Red Crescent, with the emergency situations. They are trained to treat or dealing with all emergency cases.
And how do you actually prepare them for this event?
It is very, very comprehensive training. They had a very comprehensive training, and we are collecting everything they need in this training. Maybe 2 days. This year we are
2 days of training.
2 days of training because. Out in result of the exams, they are students, so we putting everything in 2 days. Yes, compress it in 2 days. Then we starting to training for with the Red Crescent, how to deal with the emergencies, with also the Council of People of Disabilities, the protocols of dealing with the people of disabilities, how they talk, how they touch, how they work with them, how they make a welcoming environment for them. After that, they had that training about how to be a good volunteer, how to be a team leader, how to be a member of the team player. After that, they had the operation training, which provided by myself, to know how to work in the book fair, how to organize the teams, the number of the teams, everything related to the daily work of them.
Okay, how did you actually witness the change from the past 8 years since you started the I'm a Volunteer program? These past 8 years, how were they different for the book fair regarding the participation of the youth actually? How is it different from previous years before you started the program actually?
The experiences. Who leading this program are youth, young people, and every year they gain more experiences. It's very important to be more professional, and also I would like to mention that every year we witness additional role for those young people to work. I'm very happy to see how happened all these years. Every year more experiences, more professionality. They are working very well now and have the experience how to manage everything. I see role models for those young people become something in the future. They become authors, they become officials, they become leading startups, leading initiatives. Most of them become something in the future of them. So every year we have new role models, new people success. We're putting them on the right way. They gain all experience they need to build their future, the leadership, and they have a leadership, have the communication with the community. Everything, every year we witness more things, but we witness the professionality of those young people.
Yes, and how actually did this program help in building their teamwork and also the leadership skills?
As I mentioned before to you, it is every day he deals with millions of people or thousands of people.
That's an experience.
Yes, it's an experience itself. Yes. Also, they are dealing with their friends and joining the teams and working with closely with the young people, maybe in the same age, maybe in age, when older age, yes, or younger. So they have a diversity. They have diversity of the team itself. The team is collecting all diversities in the community, and also the book fair itself. It is showcasing the diversity. Yes, diversity and mixing culture of the community. Also, they have a window about the community, what it happened indeed, because all of them are students still in the secondary school or in universities. They haven't any experience yet, so it is the first to get to the future. So once they join this program, they open their eyes about what is happening, what I can be, what I can do in my future, how I can be someone like the good people I see in the book fair. We give them the passion, we give them the target, the objective of their lives, how they can manage their life, how can they take the right decision.
How do the youth actually benefit from this experience? What do they learn? What skills do they grasp from their participation in this program?
For sure, we are working on they have the raise of significant of the community engagement. They understand why I should be in the community, and why I should be join and work for the community, for people without any payoff. Return. They haven't received any return as a money or something like that. What they received, the experience, they learn in the teamwork. They are learning.
They grasp important skills.
Yes, and soft skills, and how to manage the crises, the issues, the cases. They have the experience to be mature. They will be mature enough.
Yes, yes. Of course, dealing with youth and putting them on track is very hard. What are the most significant problem or obstacle or challenge that you faced during the 8 years of this program?
The most challenge we meet every year is a high volume of young visitors which comes to the work fair. It is a challenge itself, and how to support your young volunteers psychologically and mentally, and this separate should be high. They should be understandable for everything happening. How to manage, because not all people like each other. You will meet good one, you will meet bad one. So how to manage every one of them without affecting my mind or my psychology. So it is very important to us to supporting them mentally and psychologically.
Do you give them psychological support?
Yes, every day. I do it myself every day, and supporting them, because I used to every day morning sending a message for the group from the minister himself, Dr. Ashraf Sobhi, convoying a message from him, the minister, asking you to do your best, work very hard, let the world see how the Egyptian youth be, let the people say how Egypt can manage and can organize and can host everything in Egypt. It is good message every day to give them the encourage to work with all this challenge. You see now thousands of people around us, and they can manage everything every day from 10 a.m. to till the night, and they're working for 14 days.
Yes, that's very interesting actually. And how actually do you think they can benefit from such a prominent event in shaping their future and in thinking about what they want to do in the future?
Now we have planning an expansion for this program with our dear partners UNICEF Egypt, which supported the program this year and last year, and we have a plan to expand it in all governorates. We're going to have a local volunteer in every governorate in Egypt. Why? Because we received thousands of requests to
they want to
participate. Why? Because we manage this program in a different way. We let the people lead. It is the thing. They are leading everything here. So they feel something like a sufficient trust in themselves. They trust themselves, and they have the opportunity to manage everything. They feel that the value of themselves.
Yes,
they are values asset. You have value asset.
And what do we expect from this move? Is it only in this cultural events, or what events should you be participating in with this program?
It is very important to raise and distribution of knowledge and culture in the community, but the main target will be helping the communities. How to help the communities? By using culture and using the knowledge to raise awareness, to discuss the challenges in their communities and local communities, and find how they can solve it by themselves, and how we can support them to help them and support them to solve these issues. Every local community in Egypt has an issue. It is easy in all countries. So how to make those young people as a positive agents of the change in their communities? It's very important.
You allow them to be leaders.
Yes, leaders, and give them the sustained tools to continue this role in their future and all time, to have real leaders in their communities.
Actually, how do you assign the tasks for the youth? Do you circulate the tasks every day, or everyone has a specific task from the beginning of the book fair until the end? They know their task, they have to stick to it.
It is very complicated operation, because operating 300 people in the book fair is not easy at all.
Of course.
But we have a schedule, everyday schedule, in minutes.
With minutes?
With minutes. They have
Okay.
how long I will stay on the gate, and how long I will go, what time I will join the team in the hall, when I have to go to the information desk to support. Everyone has the schedule with the minutes, how many hours from time, and also they are rotation every day. They have a rotation every day, maybe for 3 or 4 times they rotating their role in 8 hours 4 times, to join and to have more experience and see what is happening, because do not we prevent them to be bored from the work.
Of course,
They change
that's very
yes,
important.
we change their positions every day.
Yes, because youth get bored very quickly.
Sure, this is.
Yes.
I'm young people and I know that.
Yes, of course. And how actually, with thousands of people visiting the fair every day, how do they ensure smooth operation during the day?
They have trained for on all processes and procedures that they have to take to make sure that all the people in the visitor in the book fair smoothly going from the gates. They are managing the queues. They are managing them to join, to security check. Then we are preventing the crowding in the book fair. We asking people politely, please open the gate, please open the passage. It's very important to stand on the right or maybe on the left behind the walls.
Like simple tasks.
Yes.
Would
But
ease the process.
yes, they are doing it every day, asking everyone politely, and the people are very cooperative with us. They appreciate the work and the role of those young people, so they appreciating them and they obey for this request from young people, and
It's
I'm very
quite
happy to
promising, actually.
see all those Egyptians in one place. They are reflect the Egyptian civilization, the how they treat each other, how they deal with each other.
Of course.
I'm very happy to see that every day.
And they
every year.
value the role of the youth actually, and they become very happy to see youth engaging in such events and taking a part and taking the lead in very important events like the book fair in its 56th edition. Actually, also the book fair actually offers a variety of cultural activities. How do the volunteers actually contribute to these events? Like, what role do they play in enriching the overall visitor experience from your point of view?
You mentioned now we have a lot of activities here, especially from outside Egypt, abroad, the people who talk in foreign languages. We have volunteers with translating and have the all translation for the visitors, the attendees for those events. They provide the translation and the interpretation daily.
So you require
yes,
them to have
yes.
Experience in languages?
Yes, sure. Some of them to be join the activities venues to translate everything and support the activities there, because we have international events here in the book fair, as you mentioned. Also, the diversity here giving them the opportunity to have a look about what is happening outside Egypt, the abroad.
Of course.
Yes,
Like this pavilion that we're in right
yes.
now, welcoming the Sultanate of Oman.
Yes, sure.
And the
The guest
different
of honor,
cultures.
yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yes, so it is good opportunity to them to join. We are also circulating and rotation them between the halls. Yani it is first week we will be in hall number 3. Next week we will be in hall number 4 to know more about another cultures and to see new people and see another work and other people.
Of course. And actually, do you put those who know how to deal with kids?
Sure.
In the kids hall, I mean.
Every day we have maybe 10 or 5, 6, 7 kids lost from their families.
Oh.
It is easy, it is a crowd, but it is very, very understandable for everyone. No one will get lost in this book fair because it is very secured, and our volunteers doing their best to
You
find
have
them.
firm
Yes,
policies,
yes, sure
regarding
about that. How to
security.
how to, if you found a kid, how to the process, the procedure we will take to keep him in a place with the security, and to using the
To
internal,
call
yes,
out
call
for the parents,
internal broadcasting in the book fair to asking for the families who lost her kid,
Remember
yes,
that.
their kid, come to home number Casa Security, and every day ended by everyone returning to his home very happy about
Thank
the
God.
experience.
Mr. Mustafa Aizil Arab, Director of I'm a Volunteer Program and Assistant to the Minister of Youth and Sports, thank you so much for having the time to talk to us about this very important program, and the role of the youth, actually engaging the youth in such a great book fair is very important. Thank you so much for having the
It's a
time.
pleasure is mine. Thank you for inviting me today.
Thank you so much. Dear viewers, a short break and we will be right back.